Hey everybody, back here again today, Friday, heading to the shooting range. I'm bringing my Mossberg 817 17 HMR. We're going to shoot it at 100 yards, see if we can't get it dialed in. Last video I made about it, I was shooting the Hornady 17 grain VMAX bullet. The spread was, I wouldn't say it was all over the place, but for that rifle, 17 HMR should be pretty much Sub-MOA, I think, anyway, at 100 yards. Well, I think the last group I got on it, it was about 2 inches or so. So like I said, we're heading to the range now, and as soon as I get set up, I'll start recording. Alrighty, we'll see you in a few. Okay everybody, so here's the target from today, shooting the Mossberg 817 17 HMR. And you might think that the bullets are all over the place, which they are, but I can actually show you which groups were really tight and which weren't, because for some reason the wind today was picking up really fast and blowing hard. And if you've ever shot a 17 HMR, you know that past pretty much 50 yards, the wind will just carry that bullet wherever it wants. So I'm going to show you the tightest group that I got, and the shots that are closest together are the ones that basically group the best, and I was only shooting 3 rounds at a time to get the best results. So this group right here is the tightest that I got, those 2 right next to each other and that one on the sticker. So let's do a comparison or a measurement here. So center to center, we're less than a 1/2 inch center to center, because there's the 1/2 inch mark and we're less than that. So it is obtainable to get Sub-MOA past a 1/2 inch at 100 yards with a 17 caliber rifle, but the main thing is you have to look out for, like I said, was wind. And not only that, but you have to shoot each bullet out of your gun to figure out which one shoots the best. And as I was doing research on this gun, and I mentioned in prior videos, no matter what gun it is, rifle, you find out what your gun likes and what shoots the best at the distance that you're going to sight it in at. So these were the Hornady VMAX or polymer tip 17 grain. I brought with me CCI TNT 17 grain hollow points and CCI full metal jacket 20 grain. And those bullets for some reason were just all over the place. They were scattered. There was no, I mean, I could measure them, but the spread was just so great it wasn't even worth it. Now, could I hit a coyote with one? Probably yes. But I was looking for accuracy out of this rifle to see how accurate it was. So I'm going to go ahead and switch over and show you the rifle, since I showed you the best group. Okay, so here she is again, just a basic 817 model. I think I paid around $180 for this back in 2011, and it has the BSA Mildot varmint scope, which is a 6 to 24 by 40 with adjustable parallax, and it has the 4-inch sunshade on it. But the main thing about this rifle is, and there's a lot of people out there that basically, you know, read reviews on this rifle and don't want to buy it, and you can't really knock it till you try it. And I've shot this gun a lot of times, and I could tell you the Hornady, and as I mentioned in my prior video at 100 yards, the Hornady stick for some reason. Once the barrel gets dirty, you know, it's going to happen when rimfire burns real dirty anyway. But your rounds are going to start to stick in the chamber no matter what it is. So that's what was happening today. I shot so many rounds that the barrel started getting real super dirty, and I think that's what threw my accuracy off on top of the wind. But as you've seen, I got less than a 1/2 inch at 100 yards with this rifle, so it is capable of doing that. So once you get that barrel cleaned, it is capable of Sub-MOA at 100 yards, which is phenomenal for a little 17 caliber 17 grain bullet flying at 2,550 feet per second out of the muzzle is what they claim. But anyway, and there's another thing that I think wasn't really a big issue for me, but some people might say it is. The magazine, let me get the magazine out here. So here's the magazine it comes with. Now, I mentioned this in my initial review of this rifle way back when, and the bullets want to actually stick or get stuck right there at the opening to go inside the chamber as the bolt pushes them up. And what happens is the tip of the bullet actually hits the lip of the magazine at the front there, and it doesn't want to come out. And I've read a lot of reviews on this rifle, and a lot of people saying that you can actually drill out a little basic curve in there, or cut out a curve, and the bullets will flow better. To me, it's not that big of an issue, because this rifle is more of a just a target rifle or slash maybe coyote gun, and if I wanted to get out to shoot some squirrels, I could. But 17 caliber for me would be a little overrated for, or a little too much, I should say, for a squirrel unless you're using full metal jacket, because the explosive impact of the polymer tip or TNT bullets really leave almost like a golf ball size hole in a squirrel, and there's it's hard to clean them, and it makes it difficult. But it's a good rifle. I really like it, and you know, I don't knock it, and you know, if people ask me about it, I'll tell them my opinion. But I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but with low profile rings, this gun is capable of mounting a 40 objectival lens, and it doesn't rub. There's a little gap in there, you can barely see it, but it is capable of holding it. And you probably think that this scope is huge on there, which the gun is not big itself, and it does not weigh hardly anything. It weighs almost as much as the Mossberg 802 Plinkster, or 702 Plinkster, I should say. There's hardly any weight at all to it. So, and this gun was basically shot out of my shooting rest. There was no bipod or anything in the front. Just my regular cheap old Walmart Allen or Winchester shooting rest, and it worked. So there you go, guys. I hope you liked the video. As always, we'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.